CFO still has to have credibility. They'll still look to the CFO to say, tell me about the numbers, what do they mean, what's really happening, but they've also got to assess risk and have a very broad base. So understand what's happening in the world, not just about their own little patch, understand all the different bits of the organisation and have those relationships. There's got to be absolute trust and respect and a willingness to work with everyone throughout the organisation. Not the gatekeeper anymore, not the one at the back at the end saying no, certainly a partner with every single part of the business and just willing to work with them to make things happen. Often it's now the CFO sitting out going, take a risk, do something different, whereas previously I think they were often seen as the person who would slow things up. I don't think that's the case anymore.
So look, I think in terms of being a successful CFO in a changing and dynamic environment, it's particularly important to be curious as to what's happening both within the business and outside in the environment. Certainly looking for improvements and better ways to do things, and that's certainly, again, probably looking outside for best practice in the environment. Certainly developing your team is critical. You're only an extension of your team, so making sure that you do have plans in place to develop and improve your team over time. And probably finally, in terms of that value add, is really around business partnering and making sure that certainly the resources that are attuned to improving the business do have a business partnering philosophy in their approach.
Camp Australia is a before and after school care, so we have 770 sites around Australia. Traditionally what our system did is we take about 40,000 bookings a day, and we've got to find between 2,500 and 3,000 staff to care for those children by law. But the bookings change every day. Our bookings for tomorrow might be changing right now, and our system through an algorithm will be matching staff and children. And that can be not only numbers of staff, but carers who can look after kids with special needs or use anaphylactic pens or give CPR. That traditionally is what it's been about. It's been about bookings and staffing and kind of safety and caring for children. In terms of the next steps and what my task is in joining Camp Australia is how do we turn a business that's been really good at giving service into a business that wants to grow and perform. We have ambition, we're owned by Bain Private Equity, and we have ambition to really grow this business and create value and maybe even one day list it on the stock exchange. And so one is deciding what information is important. So what matters? Is it parent complaints? Is it kids falling over in the playground and scraping their knees? Is it the principal's view of us as a provider? Working that out, getting it out of the system in a usable form in real time and providing it to the people who are going to take the actions needed in order to improve performance.